Just because you might not make it the first time doesn't mean you should ever give up. You should always fight for and work hard for what you want. In this speech, you will learn about how One Direction came to be one of the most famous boy bands in the world today. In the year of 2010, 5 boys, Zayn Malik, Harry Styles, Louis Tomlinson, Liam Payne, and Niall Horan, all auditioned for a UK show called The X Factor. They went in as individuals and auditioned, and they made it all the way like that up until the boot camp portion of the show, where none of them had made it through. The moment when they all thought that it was over for them, one of the judges, Simon Cowell, made the executive decision to bring these 5 boys back and put them into one big group, which later became known as One Direction. These boys had to find all odds against them and made it all the way to the finals of the show. Despite their growing popularity, One Direction ended up in 3rd place on the X Factor. Later, when they were asked what they would do after the show, they said they would definitely stay a band, and they did. Following their success from the X Factor, One Direction went on to release their very first single, What Makes You Beautiful, September 11, 2011, which debuted in the UK singles chart at number 1 on September 18, 2011. It became the 3rd fastest selling single of 2011, selling 153,965 copies as told from the One Direction Wikia page. Their number 28 debut on the Billboard Hot 100 marked their highest debut from a British group since the Spice Girls in 1998. Their album, Up All Night, also debuted at number 1 on the US Billboard 200 chart with over 176,000 copies sold in just 1 week alone. This made chart history as 1D became the very first British group to ever debut at number 1 in the US with their debut album release. The band's second album, Take Me Home, has also to date sold over 5 million copies worldwide and reached number 1 in 37 different countries. In the summer of 2013, the boys had made their debut with a massive 3D movie and concert documentary known as This Is Us. It became a huge phenomenon around the world, topping the UK and US box offices and grossing over $70 million worldwide. They released their 3rd studio album known as Midnight Memories in late November 2013. This album became the fastest selling album in the UK in 2013, which shot to number 1 at an incredible 31 countries, including the US, UK, and Australia. In 2014, the boys released their 4th studio album, known as 4, which was released November 17, 2014. And it debuted at number 1 in 26 different countries, including hitting number 1 on the Billboard 200 charts, with over 387,000 copies sold in just 1 week. These boys made history as the first group to ever have their first 4 albums debut at number 1 in the US. The amazing US debut came hot off the heels of One Direction's incredible night at the American Music Awards, where they took home 3 incredible awards, including Artist of the Year. In 2015, the boys are about to release their 5th studio album, known as Made in the AM, and that will be out November 14th. The boys have gone on 4 different tours, and they have recently just finished up their latest one. These boys have blown up and have become very popular all around the world in such a very short time, which is quite amazing. The boys' management, Modest, has claimed that in just over the 5 years of being together, they have impressively sold more than 50 million records, have achieved a total of 91 number ones, and performed to over 7.5 million fans worldwide. With just recently finishing up their 4th tour, the boys are getting ready to put out their 5th album, Made in the AM, which will be their last album for a while as the boys take a well-deserved break. CNBC has also said that the boys are taking a break to focus on solo careers, but the boys have assured their fans many times that it is not true. They have promised that they will be back together as one, and they will not be going solo. The boys of One Direction have defied so many odds and kept themselves so positive while they've gone through so much. Even after recently losing one member of the band, Zayn Malik, they have been accused of many false rumors, and they have also decided to take a break. These boys still continue to surprise the world and their fans, and have been able to keep this success growing, even over just the short period of time they have been together.